أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and Islam to the brothers and sisters of the main three, brothers and sisters on Africa Prime, and extend a hearty Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our brothers and sisters in the noble Islamic world. Okay. Got 12 minutes and 35 seconds of data on the phone, right? You should always keep some data on your phone because you never know when you might have to use your phone to protect yourself, okay? And practice with it too. Practice with it on getting your phone out and recording an incident or a situation whereby you can use it against, an aggressive one or an unjust one, okay? I know I do. I know I do. But it's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about this seriousness. I can't can't talk about that enough. How serious the situation is, because a lot of us don't realize how serious it is. Okay, we don't. We take it too lightly, and you got brothers who not doing what they're supposed to do. This is the resurrection, more Science Temple of America now, after 1978. You got brothers just won't put it up there. See, that's a sign. That's a sign. They're disobedient. They're not with it. See, they're not with it. They're fixated. They're stuck at 1926, 1927, 1928, 1929, These brothers and sisters, they are not real Moorish leaders. They're disobedient. What did the prophet say? All true Moors will and must obey the law as laid down to them by their prophet. He said that's a criteria for determining who the true Moor is. He said all true Moors will and must obey the law as laid down to them by their prophet. Since 1978, this is the resurrection was annexed onto the masthead of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Yeah. It is no longer the mere Moorish Science Temple of America. It is the resurrection. It is the resurrection, the coming back. You understand me? The resuming of the mission. See, that's what we bring back, to resume the mission. We are resuming the mission. Yes, and we're renewing the mission since 1978. And brothers are not talking like me. They're not talking from the standpoint of 1978. They're misguiders. They're misguiders. You have to understand that. You have to understand this, what I'm telling you, I'm not telling you this. I'm not making stuff up. I'm not making stuff up. That's why we're not doing big boy stuff like Dr. Mustafa Ansari. So we're doing things along those lines. All within the resurrection context. Is that mean the Moorish American, Islamic nationalist, reclamationist, liberation context. And I read a lot of these brothers' writings and stuff like that. What y'all saying? Y'all just rehashing, right? Regurgitating, probably lack of a better term. You're just parroting. There's no definition. There's no explication, right? There's no analysis, right, of what you learn. There's no extension. That's what I'm looking for. There's no extending of what you learn. right? It's no extent of what you're doing. That's why you're just parroting, you're just repeating yourself. It's an exercise in redundancy. That's why I don't buy your books. I don't buy it. It's not worth it. I mean, I'm not going to take anything from your effort and everything. That's an honor. But, the real honor is extending the learning, like it says on the back of that, that divine document. Form 1099. It's a wonderful document. You get into it. Right? Some of you guys are so disobedient and everything, and, to the point of criminality, I really, I can't blow that document out to you like that. That's why I give you little hints on it. And if you're worthy, the Holy One will give you the rest of it. But I'm not going to tell you straight out what the document is about and everything. Instead, that's my blessing, and for those who, or lost a pet who are dying, I designate, the blessings too, I put it in his hand who to tell stuff, outright on the silver platter. You understand? But me, so Lord, me, I like my students to think, I take 2 steps towards I take a step towards my student, right? My student take 2 steps towards me, right? And it really is a 5-step process. I'm going to take the other 2 steps towards him and give it to him because he made an effort, right? Explication. I would give him a rather extensive explication, right? Make sure that he have what's called an aha experience, because that's what both sides is about. The aha experience. Once you keep reading that literature, keep reading that doctrine, and then all of a sudden you learn something that you were thinking about maybe 5-10 years ago. Oh, that's what that is. That's the aha experience, in education, in pedagogy, in the, pedagogical circles, teachers and everything, But, I'm going to finagle this phone and free up some more data and resume the divine warning by the prophet for the nations. That powerful article. The prophet's premier national message. Okay, so I want to get back to that, right? But I just want to take a few minutes or so, right? About 7-8 minutes, and tell us, it's serious. The resurrection, the Most High Temple America is a government. Did the prophet issue a temple tax? The prophet let you know. He said this said government. The said government don't only apply to Europeans' government, apply to our government. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. Right? You proclaim your nationality with what? A government. Isn't that right? With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. And we are teaching now people their nationality and their divine creed. Right? This thing is wonderful. It's right there in plain sight. You got brothers that lying to you. Talking about, it ain't about religion. You understand? And the very affidavit, right? The very affidavit that established the organization legally is a religious affidavit for a religious what? Corporation. You understand? Gotta stop listening to these traitors. These lying agents. You understand me? That's what they are. You understand me? That's what they are. A bunch of lying agents. You got people here saying that more science is makes for this. It's not that. That is a lie. You tell them the main disciples said it's a lie. Okay? And I'm always open for clarification. More science is not masonry. You understand me? More science is the knowledge of the Moors. It's a body of knowledge, you understand me, of the Moors. It's more science is really the psychological construction of the literature. It is the psycholiterary format of a doctrine that was brought by Prophet Noah Drowley. You don't know the doctrine. You don't know the doctrine. You don't know more science. More science ain't no darn masonry. Masonry is ancient craftism. a bunch of ancient lore, come out the record. You got fraternity, you got hand symbols. You have a couple of noble principles to uphold, but that's not more science. It's not more science. Masonry is not more science. How did prophet get to teach his people? By teaching them to be themselves. Does that sound like masonry? Moorish knowledge. That's what Moorish science is. Science is what? Moorish, then you got science, more to know. You got more to know. You understand me? You got more to know than masonry. You understand me? Moorish science. You understand me? Moorish knowledge. Right? Moorish to know. You understand me? Are you Moorish to know? It ain't no ancient craftism. You understand me? Crafty counsel. Timothy Dingle, Noble Drew L.I. and Islam outlawed Freemasonry in the movement in 1976. And, a lot of us, we begged him to put it in writing, but he said it out of his mouth. It was law. But, get things in right. Put it on paper. Postulate it. Stuff like that, 1976, he outlawed Freemasonry in the movement. He called it crafty councilism, not holding crafty counsel. We don't do that, okay? I'm going to free up some data on the phone and resume the prophet, the one of the prophet to the nations as soon as I can, okay? Maybe tonight, inshallah. But you brothers and sisters have a good day, right? And stop listening to people who don't know the doctrine. Right. Stop listening to people who's not in the resurrection. Right. Stop listening to people who not even talking lightly, let alone heavily about the unification of the organization. Right. We know what it is. See, we got one branch. We got one temple lineage of this process. They're illegitimate. They're not even part of the branch. They lost faith and confidence and everything. Held malicious feelings and everything. You know what that means. Remove the turban and take off, stop turning your card button and cease wearing your turban affairs and return to that state, right?